teams. We're going to have a 32-minute half this time for you, and here we go.
Well, good news is the second half is underway here from the third game of the Frozen Fish Fiasco here on Saturday. Well, good news for me, I guess, in the sense of got a little bit of beef jerky, so maybe not quite as hangry at this point, still waiting on the pizzas. The jerky doesn't quite compare to Tony Maiello's Italian beef, but I have to say, the jerky will at least hold me over here during 32 minutes. So we got 8 minutes taken off, so it's not a 40-minute second half. It is a 32-minute second half to make sure that we can keep everything on schedule. So I'm sure you all are jumping for joy right now.
Yeah, we also learned a whole lot from Tony Maiello in the intermission there. Tony's going to make us meatballs, he said.
Oh.
It's not just going to be Italian beef. We're going to get a whole crock pot full of meatballs at some point. And if you ever make your way to New York with Tony Maiello, he's going to take you to Katz's Deli. He's going to get you a hot dog from one of the vendors out on the street. And he's also going to take you for another New York staple. I'll leave that as a surprise for you, though, so get ready for it. If you ever go to New York, Tony Maiello's hometown.
1 minute into the second half, and we have a goal for Whalers White, who started hot in the first half, but then were slow later on, and now they're trying to pick it up.
Goal scored by number 78. The assist goes to number 10.
Just found a man open right at the back door and slipped it past Pudgy the Fudgy Whale in goal.
It is Fudgy the Pudgy Whale. Oh, another one.
And another goal. So 5-5 now, all level. Coming out of the break, Whalers White is the team that was ready to go here in the second stanza.
Whalers White goal scored by number 13. The assists go to number 55 and number 11.
To start the game, it was 3-1 in favor of Whalers White. And then Whalers Black was able to score 4 unanswered goals, making it 5-3. And now only 2 minutes played so far, and we have just as many goals for Whalers White. So level at 5, it's going to make the second half much more interesting if it stays this close. Face-off upcoming here on the near side of the ice. Again, that fresh cut.
We left it open
From the Zam at half. Really is pretty much unnoticeable now at this point, as it's all torn up, especially on the right-hand side where Whalers White has been the one attacking.
Yeah, it's pretty good out there. I'm not seeing any puddles, no wet spots. The puck's not stopping. It's moving nicely across the ice, and still cold enough. It looks cold, like the sun is coming out behind our shoulder here, over our right shoulder. I think I'm finally seeing the sun, but to look over toward the Ambassador Bridge, I'm seeing a lot of gray skies yet over there.
And the goaltender here on the other end took that one to the face. Made a nice save, but yeah, definitely straight to like the forehead area.
Well, you know my goalie for my old team, Dave Robitaille. Yes, of that Robitaille family. Dave, in a hockey camp as a young man, their coach was asking, as a goalie, what are some of the things you can use to stop the puck? And the other kids are raising their hand and saying, your blocker, your stick, your pads. Get in front of it with your chest. And Dave has his hand up, and the coach calls on him, and Dave says, your head. And the coach skated over and said, Dave, don't ever stop playing goalie. You're made for this.
Well,
so all the good goalies know, you stop the puck with your head.
Well, right there, we got a good goalie that we're looking at right now. Made a nice save with the head. Trying to wrap around and
quick little
that one
pirouette there in the high slot to try to get that puck back around on his stick and into the back of the net. Didn't work out quite as he'd hoped, but certainly gave the opportunity there for his team to try to get one to go ahead here. Open things up in the second half for Whalers Black.
Trying to dump that one down in the corner. That one snagged by number 8. Whalers White with it. And the athleticism from our official on the far side, Mr. Luscious Locks himself.
Yeah, Timmy over there, look at him. He wins the Armir Yager Flow Trophy this year. Miracle Flow, a sponsor of that for us. Timmy, we didn't see him last year at the Fiasco, but he's back with us this year with that gorgeous mane that he's sporting. Took a couple of years to grow that out, and certainly impressive.
Very, and now we're going to have a goal. 3 unanswered for Whalers White, who are trailing at the break, and now they come back out, and they were raring to go. 6-5, 26 minutes left.
Whalers White goal scored by number 78. The assists go to number 10 and number 8.
Number 78 with this goal. 10 and 8 get the assists. And that is the that is the third goal. That's a hat trick for number 78 of Whalers White.
Fans' correction on that last goal. That goal scored by number 78 for the Whalers White team is his hat trick. If you've got those hats, throw them out there. Let him know you appreciate his effort today at the Frozen Fish Fiasco.
So after the hat trick, this capacity crowd with all their hats, I'm sure are going to...
raining down on the ice.
Yep.
How we are letting this game continue with the running clock, I do not know. We will be shoveling hats off the ice for days, Cole McDaniel.
There are hats everywhere, and there's an octopus in the corner. I wonder where that came from.
There's also teddy bears out there. I think got a couple of Hershey Bears fans here in the house.
Meanwhile, speaking of a teaser, mention the octopus, and there's somebody who's going to be dropping the puck here tonight, Mike.
Shh. We're not supposed to tell anybody. Don't give it away.
Okay.
But yes, we do have a Detroit celebrity puck drop later on for our Detroit Red Wings game, featuring all your favorites from the Stanley Cup winning teams and beyond. Come on out for that game from what? It's not 6 to 7:30 anymore. It's like 4:30 to 6 p.m.
Yeah, we don't even know at this point.
Yeah, 4:30 to 6 p.m. You are going to be able to come out and see your heroes from the Red Wings play, which I actually need to send that information to someone in the area who I know is coming out.
Basically, if you're hearing this, get in your car right now and come out to Clark Park. You don't want to miss that game later tonight. Again, a Detroit celebrity will be dropping the puck.
Yep.
Of course, Monica Notaro, as always, should be the one singing the national anthem then for that game. And, of course, then you get to watch the Detroit Red Wings alumni team try to get revenge after their loss last year against Ram Trucks.
Yeah, Ram Truck, coincidentally, one of our title sponsors here. Make sure you support them. Ram Trucks, visit your Metro Detroit Ram Truck dealer today.
Sun's starting to peek through the clouds here now. It's starting to get a little bit of glare off the ice.
Yeah, I'm going to have to head over to Tony Maiella with the merchandise booth, grab myself a pair of sunglasses and one of those heads that they are being featured on. That's right, not only can you buy the sunglasses, you can buy the head that it is sitting on.
Now, I'll be honest, that pumpkin pie was looking pretty good over there, too.
Well, that's another option, and this isn't just your average pumpkin pie, everybody. This is Fireball pumpkin pie. If you have not had Fireball cinnamon whiskey, it's an experience, and if you haven't had it in a pumpkin pie, it's an even more incredible experience. So if you're looking for that, I think, a slice was $5. A whole pie will cost you $20.
Yep.
It's got 6-8 slices in it for $20, so certainly a bargain to get the whole pie. You can enjoy that here at the Frozen Fish Fiasco. In fact, that's one of the things you could take over into the VIP seats, still available right now, Cole.
Yes, you could. Why not enjoy a whole pumpkin pie all to yourself over in the VIP seats tonight? And
just so you know, the VIP seats will be occupied later this evening by our dignitaries that do come to the game for us and set things up. So Monica Notaro, her little girl, they'll be over there probably in VIP, and also our special guest puck dropper later on for the Red Wings game will be there as well. So get ready for that.
22 minutes remaining in the half. And for a second, I almost said it felt like the second half has been going by a little bit faster, but then I forgot we started with 32 minutes and not 40 minutes. Another goal for Whalers White, up 7-5.
Whalers White goal scored by number 55. The assists go to number 11 and number 1.
Number 55 credited with the goal, 11 and 1 with the assists, and 55 to this point. Yeah, he has
his second point today, right? Yeah.
Correct, yeah. So 55 has a goal, he has an assist. And number 1, the goalie, he has 2 assists.
How about that?
What a battle we've seen between the face saver and then on the other end we have Fudgy, the pudgy whale.
He's just pudgy. Whales are pudgy by nature. They have blubber. They don't need you fat shaming them, Cole. This is
too late. We already started. We can't go back now.
It's terrible. These poor whales. You're gonna give them issues. They're gonna need therapy. What? Yeah. Well, he's got 2 so far. Why not? I don't think he's gonna get MVP, but we did consider him. Right. Yeah, it's probably going to the guy with the hat trick right now. Oh, why is my face so itchy? I think it's the cold air. It's just making me dry.
Covered up by Fudgy?
It is not covered up by Fudgy.
Oh, actually it was. That's why we have a face-off.
Push it in. Oh. I thought you were saying my face was covered up by Fudgy the whale. That'd be an interesting birthday, to smash a Fudgy in somebody's face when they're trying to blow out the candles.
Mike wishes his face was covered by Fudgy the whale right now.
Yeah, I'm single. Who cares? Bring it on. Let's get weird. I'm only in Detroit for 2 days. You bring me a Fudgy the whale, you can smash it in my face. We'll do that. We'll do it at center ice. It'll only cost you $10, plus the price of the Fudgy.
You may enjoy Fudgy being smashed in your face at center ice a little bit better than when Darren McCarty pulled the jersey over your head at center ice. And,
Darren McCarty worked me over the way he worked over Claude Lemieux. It was a vicious attack. I will not stand for it. I am still seeking revenge against one Darren McCarty. I'm playing the long game. I'm going to get him. He thinks we're friends. He thinks everything's cool between us right now.
You can always do it tonight in prime time.
Darren doesn't know who I know. I know he's in the wrestling circles now, too, and I may have a few aces up my sleeve here that can help me out and get a little revenge enacted upon Darren McCarthy without me even having to be there for it. I did see that Bully Ray put Darren McCarty through a table, if you can believe that.
Wow.
Yeah. Bully Ray of the world-famous tag team, the Dudley Boys, at one point in his career. Yep. Darren McCarty has entered the world of professional wrestling from time to time.
18 minutes left. Whalers White going on a really nice run here this half. We're trailing 5-3 at the break. 4 unanswered goals puts them up by 2, and I don't know what happened to this Whalers black team. It's like they switched jerseys at half. They were attacking, they were aggressive. Now they can't get much going. That time they do get a decent shot, but straight into the gut of the face-saving goalie, number 1.
You know, I'm wondering if we even have the same players out there at times. Like, where's the Michigan guy? Oh, there he is. He just came on the bench. Thank you, Vic. I'm glad someone's watching this game besides Cole and Vic.
Vic's turned into a pro at this point.
Yeah. Hey, Vic, you know, now that Whalers White has come out so hot, what do you think Whalers Black needs to do to get back into this one?
I think Whalers Black need to get their attack on point and shoot some goals.
Expert analysis, as always, from our scorekeeper, folks. Vic, nicely done.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what they need to do. More goals is the way to win the game.
Fantastic.
Always. Yeah.
You're not going to like what I say, but I think for Whalers Black, you want those 8 minutes that you squandered making a 32-minute half instead of 40.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, it might be what it takes.
Because they're starting to run out of time here at this point. Still time with 16 minutes left. Again, goals can happen fast, but at this point, you got to be on the attack. And this is one of the first times we've actually seen Whalers Black in this half be in their attacking third.
Well, their attack is just being squashed by the Whalers White defense right now, too. I've not seen a unit play more cohesive defense than I'm seeing out of Whalers White right now. Just Whalers Black can't get anything going against them. They do catch Whalers White, though, in a change here. You bring it right in and you shoot it right at the goalie, and that's not going in. Good chance there, but still covered by our Whalers White goalie.
So number 1, the goaltender there covering that one up and forcing the pause in action here before we have the face-off, and no icing calls in recent times here. Gone a while since we've had one. Whalers White getting out on the break down the left wing. Looking to lay this one back in the middle. Number 8 has it now. Gets his head up. Finds his teammate right back. Down in the corner and trying to play this one back through the middle. Intercepted by Black. And if Whalers White can score right here, that'd be another assist for number 1 and would be a hat trick for assists. Low shot, looking for that 5-hole. Unable to do so. Stick save by Fudgy the Pudgy Whale.
You're just mean, Cole. You're just being mean. He doesn't need that abuse from you.
By the way, mind you, I do think that is the coolest jersey, as I mentioned earlier, that I have seen all weekend. I mean, Whalers Black, they have cool jerseys, but the goaltender's jersey, I think it's on another level.
It is impressive. I still like the black Whalers Black jerseys with the big D and the whale tail on it. It's just a clean, classy logo, I think.
Crazy thing is, Whalers White is up right now, and they haven't even put in their special weapon yet. Number 20, the Wolves helmet. This kid hasn't gone in yet. He's just been over there holding his stick the whole time and had a helmet on.
Well, that's what the ringers do. You don't put them out there till you need them, and with the lead right now, they don't need them.
That kid would definitely have a hat trick at this point.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're a player like that, what's one more hat trick?
Can't risk injury in the fundraiser game. Yeah, got to save him for more important league games.
That's right. Yeah, this beer league's nonsense. Yeah. They don't need him out there for that. They're going to save him for the big game when it really counts. Let him go out there and just do what he does. Cycle down low, get up high, take the snipe, celebrate.
Speaking of kids, all the kids' games happening tomorrow. So again, a full slate on Sunday of hockey action.
If you enjoy children, and who doesn't, come on out and watch a bunch of kids play hockey tomorrow.
And chirp them, because nobody's chirped anybody yet. So why not start with the children?
Yeah, we need some chirps for charity. If you're coming out to the games later today or maybe even tomorrow, consider a chirp for charity. It'll cost you just $10, and pretty much whatever you write down, I have to say to an opposing player or a player on your own team. You can send notes of love and admiration, or just really get crappy with somebody. As long as there's no profanity and no company or business advertisements, if you write it down on the card, I have to say it on the loudspeaker.
You know, I might as well just say it now, Mike. But this has been bugging me the whole time. I've been watching all these games so far today, and I've been looking at the sponsors on the boards here at Clark Park. And Johnny the Noodle King just really has continued to stand out to me in the far left-hand corner. Johnny Noodle King.
What? You know, I've been looking at that, and I didn't know what it said at the bottom.
There's a goal. Much needed.
Whalers white, yeah. No, that was Whalers white scored down here, right? I don't know. Goal scored by number 13, the assist to number 8 and number 1.
So number 13 scored the goal, 8 and 1 with the assist there for Whalers White. They add to their lead, so now up 8-5. But gotta get back to what we were talking about. That is the sponsor on the boards that really is driving me crazy right now.
Yeah, as I was saying, I could tell that it said Johnny. I didn't know what it said underneath. I wasn't looking at it long enough. But Johnny Noodle King. 7-6, sorry, other side. That was a Whalers black goal. Gave that assist to the goalie and we got confused in here. We're talking about Johnny Noodle King. Had to let Matt Heim, our official there, know that we're doing our best to watch this game, but we're, nearly 60 minutes or so into this one, and frankly, Cole, I'm at the point where I just don't care. Yeah.
We're bored. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
can appreciate that these guys are having a lot of fun out there, and that's what hockey's all about, especially hockey during the Frozen Fish Fiasco. But as announcers, a game like this just tends to drag, and we're looking for things to do.
If you guys don't fight in the next 10 minutes, we're sending the Noodle King out here on the ice.
Yeah, we're going to get Adam Hyde in here to join the commentary table and let him talk to you. And I don't know what Adam knows about hockey, but I think he could probably do a decent job, but he'd be faking it.
He knows enough.
Enough. He's passing.
About other things.
Yeah.
Can tell us all about conies.
Yeah.
And coney dogs. Long conversation about that during the break. We got a broken stick out there on the ice, and
I'm gonna
done
say
by
it.
Matt Heim to clean that up.
I'm going to say it. Whalers white number 10, if he's not wearing a mouth guard, needs to put one in. Those pearly whites, did you see that front row of top teeth? If he's not wearing veneers, those are the most perfectly aligned teeth I've ever seen. He doesn't even have a cage on. He's not even trying to protect them. And if you're not taking your teeth out for a beer league game, I mean, you can just get worked out there. Protect your teeth, buddy. That's a fine set of choppers he's sporting out there. Don't want to see those get busted up.
Saved by number 1, the face-saving goalie. And it's 7-6, still in favor of Whalers White. 9.5 minutes left to go.
You watch. Wait till you see these choppers on number 10. You've never seen a set of teeth on a guy like this before, Cole, I'm telling you. I wouldn't even eat with teeth like that. I'd be afraid I'd chip them on something. See him? Look at him. Down the bench there with the goatee and the beard and everything. We'll turn this way. That's him without the cage on. Wait to see that top row of teeth. They are perfectly straight and even. No gap. No, it is just straight across. It is a perfect line.
You know, and the first person I looked at was not the right person.
Oh.
Had the white mouthpiece and the mouth guard. I'm like, that's definitely a mouth guard, but it's very straight in the line, but there's no way that's teeth.
No, number 10 I wasn't sure about, but hey, look.
Another goal. Whalers Black scores to level this thing at 7-7.
Whalers Black goal scored by number 17, the assist to number 8, and number 1.
Number 17 with the goal, 8 with the assist, and also the Pudgy Whale gets an assist.
So trying to get the goalie the MVP.
Both goalies have 2 assists now at this point.
Yeah, I never should have told him that we were considering the goalie for MVP with 2 assists in a 7-5 game. Now that it's 7-7, the goalies could end up with an MVP potentially here.
You know, here's the interesting thing, by the way. If Whalers Black wins, Whalers White's the team that has the guy with the hat trick, okay?
Yes.
So it's unlikely that we're going to give the guy with the hat trick a win if his team loses. So I can't wait for you to have to announce that the MVP is Fudgy the Pudgy Whale.
We'll still give the MVP to the hat trick scorer.
Fudgy the Pudgy Whale. Come on.
I'm not giving it to Fudgy.
You have to say it.
Whale. I will not say Fudgy the Pudgy Whale. I will not. You will have to do that announcement. That's going to be on you.
Another goal.
Black just making it happen. I don't know how they're going to credit the goalie on this one, but I'm sure they'll find a way.
Whalers Black number 1 with the goal is probably what they're going to come over and say, despite being nowhere close to that play. But
Here comes Tim with the call.
Oh, yes.
There it was.
One gets another assist.
Whalers black goal scored by number 17. The assist goes to 3 and 1.
See, I don't know why Mike Travis is dreading this, but if you're at home, you should be rooting for Fudgy the Pudgy Whale to become player of the game, because you know what? He's done a good job back there, and ultimately, he's got 3 assists now on the score sheet.
There is no reason to continue giving these goalies assists. That play was going on for like 2-3 minutes down there at that end. There's no way the goalie was even involved in that assist, even a little bit. No chance.
You're not wrong, but at the same time,
Fudgy the Whale working hard to try to get that one covered and smothered. Like a set of hash browns at Waffle House.
Just used his pudge to get on top of that puck.
How dare you? He's just carrying an extra 30 pounds, man. It's attractive to some women. They find it adorable.
Absorbed that puck, and now we have a face-off.
Are you saying that Fudgy the Whale is absorbent?
Absorbs items in it.
Ew. That sounds disgusting. It's like gelatinous food.
You can lose things in that. 5.5 minutes left to go in this one. Whalers black making the comeback again, up 8-7. They were quiet for 15, nearly 20 minutes here in this second half, and we're really struggling, but somehow Whalers white didn't pull away far enough to clear enough of the gap, and they find themselves trailing. Here's Michigan out in transition and slots that one home at the back door, number 13. And the assist to the goalie.
Whalers black goal scored by number 13. The assist, of course, goes to number 1.
What an unreal performance right now for the goaltender back there. 4 assists in this game. Fudgy is unreal.
So, it is so stupid. It is not even really happening. We are forcing something on this game that does not exist, Paul McDaniel. It is violating the sanctity of the game of hockey.
There was no sanctity when you are Whalers black and Whalers white coming to play, and you don't even give us rosters coming into this game.
That's fair, yeah.
Sanctity was lost.
Yeah, who cares? We're giving the MVP
days
to a
ago
goalie today. Oh, nice little saucer pass up and out of the zone. Just failed to connect with his streaking player there. Heading down ice, looking for that equalizing, or sorry, not even an equalizing goal at this point. He's trying to keep it close late in this second half.
Puck's loose in the middle of the ice, and Whalers white comes away with it. They're working with 3.5 minutes left to try to get 2 goals back to level this thing. Out in transition.
And it's not like it's undoable for them. We saw them do it at the beginning of the period, but they might have used all of their gas then. They don't seem to have any now.
Oh, bodies on the ground. Number 25 getting laid out. Finally some contact.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are we not getting any Tillies? Bunch of softies out there, just absorbent people.
These guys even hockey players?
I mean, uh-oh, here we go. We got a call. Whalers white penalty to number 11, 2 minutes for tripping. Whalers black on the power play.
Finally, somebody in the penalty box in this one. Some action. We've been waiting for it this whole entire game. But 2.5 minutes now left. And power play now for the next minute and 45 seconds at the moment. Definitely not going to help Whalers White as they're trying to find a way to get a goal to maybe change some momentum and try to get another one to level things up before the end. But down a man for almost the rest of this game. Going to be a long way back here last couple minutes.
Well, 2 minutes left at this point, Cole. Let's see what they've got in them. It's going to be tough being down a man.
Good save just a moment ago by number 1, the face-saving goalie.
Maybe they can channel the power of Johnny Noodle. Bring him to bear in this game and really throw those noodles around out there, make something happen.
The Noodle King.
Johnny Noodle King. If you don't know, find out. Do a Google search.
And a goal for Whalers Black, and you know what that's going to mean? I'm sure that number 1's going to have another assist. No, they did not give it to 1.
Whalers Black goal scored by